Hey seniors, and welcome to your second senior meeting, May 12th, 2021. So in this presentation, we have a lot of information about the end of year and graduation, so listen carefully. First things first, if you are not a part of our Senior Remind, please sign up. This is how we communicate with you. We also post to the senior website and try to send mass emails to the entire senior class. So stay on top of checking your email and sign up for the Remind. First thing on our agenda is Skyline High School Senior Socials. So we wanted to do something special for the seniors, and the class council has put together senior socials for you. They will occur Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the 19th, 20th, and 21st from 7 to 10 p.m. On Wednesday and Thursday, it will include field games, snacks, photo booth, and socializing. Thursday, like I said, will be the same. And then Friday, we're going to have a double feature, 2 movies on the football field. To sign up, you are going to need to go to the senior website, and there is a Sign Up Genius. When you arrive, you'll be required to fill out an attestation form and have your temperature taken just like you do when you come to school, or if you have partaken in any extracurricular activities. Masks are obviously required. If you have already picked up your senior mask, feel free to wear that. You do not need to stay the entire 3 hours. You can arrive whenever you want, but you will not be able to re-enter due to COVID restrictions. Walk-ups are not going to be permitted, so you have to make sure that you sign up through the link so that we can check your name off that you've arrived. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, Miss Rossi. Up next, we have our senior assembly video. So every year there is a senior assembly. This is usually during the school day in the gym, if you remember from your previous years. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we cannot do an in-person senior assembly, but we will be having a senior assembly video. Just like the regular senior assembly, we are looking for students who want to maybe do a performance. So if you have a band or if you have a talent and you want to share it and make a short video for us to include in the senior assembly, please let us know by filling out a Microsoft form by May 17th. So this is just an interest form. I included a QR code right here, but you can also find the link to the form on the senior website. After you have filled out this form, we will be reaching out to you for a deadline and requirements for submitting your performance video to ensure it is in the actual assembly video. Similar, we have a senior slideshow. So this is another tradition at the senior assembly. If you have any photos from your senior year that you want to add to the senior slideshow, please email them to skylineseniors2021@gmail.com by May 26th. This is going to be a strict deadline because we need to put this together in time for the senior assembly to be produced. Another senior event that is coming up is the senior sunset. So I know you did not get a senior sunrise, but we will be able to have a senior sunset. So we're going to have our normal traditional senior sunset event, which is a time for you guys to get together and reflect on your high school experience with your fellow seniors. This is going to be on the football field in the stadium, and we will all watch the sun set over the school. Sign-ups are going to begin May 21st. You can see the senior website for more details. Alright, so we have some events coming in June. There's a lot going on. So senior finals will be June 3rd to June 8th. That'll be dependent on your teachers, so make sure you're paying attention in your classes to see what is required of you. Wednesday, June 9th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is your senior breakfast, your yearbook pickup, the teacher farewell tunnel, and all of this will be on campus. So students, you will be invited to pick up your yearbook and grab a breakfast to go. You'll then go back to your cars and drive and exit through the farewell tunnel where staff is going to be there to say goodbye. More information will come as soon as the class council finalizes these events, which is why you should make sure you're signed up for the Remind. On June 9th, we will have our Senior Awards Assembly. That's what I was just talking to you about. If you want to do a performance, the assembly will be June 9th at 6 p.m. On June 10th, this will be your textbook return, and if you received an award, you'll want to make sure you watch that assembly, but you'll want to come to the school to pick up that award so you can wear like your medallions and stuff at graduation, and you'll also be receiving your graduation tickets. And June 11th is the big day. It is graduation. Graduation this year. As CDC guidelines change, these in-person graduation ceremony guidelines are also subject to change. But unlike our last assembly, or meeting I should say, we are not doing it at Skyline, but we are very excited to announce that we are going to be at T-Mobile for our graduation ceremony this year. The T-Mobile staff is going to be opening additional entrances and creating socially distanced pods for seating around the stadium. So it's going to be a little bit different than normal due to COVID, but it is very exciting. We are so excited to be able to go to T-Mobile this year. So students and guests are going to be assigned seats. This is going to be determined by the preferences submitted in the RSVP form. This went out last week, so you should have received a form in your email and in Canvas. This is due by this Friday. So by this Friday, you have to make sure that you have filled out this form. I should have looked the date up. Friday the 14th, okay? So Friday the 14th, get this filled out, or you might not be able to have guests. It is essential that we receive one submission from every family, even if you are not planning to attend. If you're not planning to attend, we need to know. That is something we need to take into account. Also, if you're not planning to attend, we are going to ask for a photo of you in your cap and gown so that we can still show it in the live stream. T-Mobile has arranged their seats into pods based on their season ticket holders. This results in various sizes of the pods, so we will need to assign seats based on these parameters. Once we receive the surveys and the number of seats you are requesting, we will let you know by May 21st if we are not able to accommodate the number of seats you requested. Please be patient in this process. It is very complicated, but we are doing our best to make sure you get to have as much of a traditional graduation as possible and have as many guests as possible. Graduation speakers. Okay, so you guys nominated speakers in our last senior meeting. Now it's time to vote. So you need to vote for your grad speaker and staff speaker. It will be available from today, May 12th, until May 17th at 5 p.m. Below is the link, and then there's a shorter link if you want to type it in. We are also going to send a link to you via your email, Remind, and we'll post it on the senior website. So please, please, please make sure you vote. And that is everything we needed to talk about today. So, reminders, use the link to nominate your grad and staff speaker. And make sure you sign up for the Remind so that you're staying in touch with everything. More importantly, make sure you fill out this form so that we know if you'll be attending graduation and how many guests you would ideally like to have. Congratulations, seniors. I'm super excited that we get to go to T-Mobile, and you are almost there.